Love Ki Ghanti 1. You can't decide when it rings. Written by Mr. Deepak Satya. Chapter 45. The Fifth Function. Samir had organized the fifth function for relatives. Darshan had no desire to meet his relatives. But because of his family persons, he had to attend the functions of his relatives. If anyone speaks ill of me, I will immediately give a reply to him, Darshan said warningly. Look at him, if this is all you want to do, then why did you do so much pomp and show? Ramkali said tearfully. Then don't do it. I have already refused. I should not spend even half a kota sikka, counterfeit coin, on the people on whom both of you are spending 20 lakh rupees. Darshan immediately replied. Oh shameless person, your father used to sacrifice his life for these people. He continued earning his living, and continued fulfilling his responsibilities without saying anything. He never complained like you, said Ramkali. Ramkali wanted to beat her elder son as hard as she used to in her childhood. Relatives had assured her that her elder son was spoiled due to less frequent beatings. So what did father achieve? Did any of them come to spend the night in the hospital? Someone used to come to ask whether we have money for medicines or not. Why would relatives ask when we have 2 young sons? He was your father, only you had to take care, said Ramkali, interrupting her son. So Ma ji, we are the ones who took care of it. Pitta ji and you remained fools, only then did these people keep exploiting you. I am not a fool, said Darshan. Did you hear him? Why are you not saying anything? Helplessly, Ramkali again sought the help of her younger son. If you let me speak, only then I can say something. Both of you are always ready to fight. Samir shouted. Ramkali felt that even her younger son was not respecting her. Seeing mother's face, Samir took a deep breath and lowered his voice. Bhai, can't you remain silent even for a day? Samir asked. Bhai, I will remain silent, but if anyone speaks ill of me, I will speak up and tell him everything from present to past. Darshan made his point clear again. Man, this person goes around giving knowledge to everyone, but when it comes to his relatives, he starts talking like a big fool. My lord, you can do this much that does not stay with anyone for more than 20 seconds. Samir said with folded hands. Hearing this, Darshan got thinking. Yes, I can do this, said Darshan, lowering his voice. Just do this much. Now go and get ready, Samir said while announcing the ceasefire. Darshan went away but then came back. What if someone stops me? Darshan asked. So take out your mobile, call me, and leave from there while talking on the phone. Keeping his voice down with great difficulty, Samir said, staring at his elder brother in such a way that now his mind was completely overheated. Darshan, sensing his younger brother's anger, immediately moved away from there. And Ma ji, when you know that brother gets irritated by the names of his relatives, then why do you keep talking about them? What was the need to say that you must talk properly to everyone? Is he a small kid? Who doesn't even understand that much? Or is he so stupid that he will ruin his own function by spending 20 lakh rupees? Samir said in a low tone but in anger. Ramkali immediately started crying. Of course, now we can't even say anything in this house. Both of you write on the wall what I can say and what I cannot say. Do one thing, get me such a medicine from the doctor that I will never be able to speak. While Ramkali was speaking, Samir left from there. Yes, now there is no time to even listen to mother. Who needs a mother now? Seeing Samir leaving, Ramkali spoke loudly. Samir went and knocked on the already open door of Darshan's bedroom. Darshan, who was standing near the wardrobe, came to the door carrying the suit that Samir had bought for him. Please give me some time to get ready, said Darshan. Where is Bobby? When Samir asked, Darshan pointed towards the balcony. Samir came inside and went to the balcony. Sunita was doing pranayama wearing headphones. He woke up Sunita. Bobby, what was our deal? I clearly told you that everyone in this house is mad except me. Then you had promised me that I would take care of the madwoman, you would take care of the madman. But whenever there is a war, you are not there. Man, because of the drama between these two, I am scared of getting married. My wife will get fed up with them and run away the very next day. When Samir expressed his plight to his sister-in-law, Sunita gave him her headphones. He threw the piece gained from pranayama down from the balcony and attacked Darshan. An hour later, all four arrived at the most expensive hotel in that area. To please his mother, Samir had arranged a party with his relatives in an expensive hotel. His only objective was to keep his relatives from opening their mouths. When the relatives reached that expensive hotel in the rented cars, their mouths were left wide open. Relatives were shown the way to come inside by laying a red carpet in the parking lot itself. Two waiters were standing on either side of the carpet that were spraying perfume on the guests. A relative became angry after smelling the perfume. Ramkali's sons think we stink. Ever since he got the money, his mind has spoiled. That relative told his thoughts to his family because he did not dare to speak openly. As shortly as they entered the hall, waiters were standing on both sides of the main carpet carrying juices, sherbet, and fast food items. Many Haven Kuns were made in the middle of the hall, where the same pundits team was asking the relatives from both sides to come. Darshan and Sunita were sitting near a Haven Kund wearing very expensive clothes. Samir had forcibly given those expensive clothes to both of them. Everyone's eyes were searching for Darshan and Samir's mother Ramkali. After some time, she came and said hello to everyone and sat near a Haven Kund. Queens should feel shy after seeing my mother. Samir had given these strict instructions to the makeup team. As a result, all the relatives were speechless after seeing Ramkali ji. She was wearing a very expensive sari. Even without jewelry, she was looking very rich and lovely. Relatives would sometimes look at that family and sometimes look at the decoration of that hall. Everyone had brought diaries filled with complaints from their respective homes, but Samir did not even give them a chance to open their mouths. Their mouths opened either to be surprised or to eat. The pundit who performed the yagya was the same, yet the crowd with deceit in their minds did not get the divine feeling that they had during the first two functions. Both the families secretly told this to each other, and also thanked Darshan for his stubbornness. Today they were able to see that if the Viva Feras, Hindi marriage rituals, had taken place in the presence of such people, how much sorrow would surely have come in the lives of the bride and groom. Apart from this, they understood the importance of another arrangement of Samir. Samir knew that relatives from both sides would try to give Shagan, which would upset Darshan badly. Therefore, Samir had made arrangements for some special people to sit in a corner. These were the people who arranged for the employment of widowed women. As shortly as the first relative tried to give Shagan to Ma Ji, she called Samir. Samir took him to those special people. There the relative read what was written on the banner: "We will not note the Shagan given by you. This means that we will not return the Shagan to your wedding. Still, if you feel like giving us a Shagan, you can do so. Your Shagan will go directly to this group as a donation. The Shagan given by you will become a donation that will provide employment to many widows." When the relative asked, "It means this Shagan will not go to you but to them?" Samir smiled and made him sit on the chair and came away from there. After the yagya, both families understood that whatever Shagan most of their relatives would give would be with a bad mentality. Such money never brings blessing, that is, such money never brings prosperity in anyone's life. Darshan was happy with this arrangement, and so was Ma Ji. Ma Ji was concerned about the honor of her deceased husband. She had no interest in taking the Shagan.